another video. Today is the 1st of September, and what I wanted to do is I want to do a video every day up until baby boy gets here. So my due date is the 27th. For all of those who are not new, or if you missed that video, welcome. I'll link it in the cards. My doctor does think that he's gonna get here before my due date, so we probably have, I don't know, like baby might come any day soon. I don't know how I will be once he gets here, if I'll be doing any filming, any whatever, you know. So I said, let me do some filming before he gets here, so when I get quiet you can probably assume that he's here. No, I said it's September 1st already, right? So I'm gonna upload this. I want to get it up by 7 p.m. today, so that's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna film during the day and try and upload them by 7 p.m. every evening. And then I think I have like 3 videos in my editor to upload, so not all of them will be videos of what was filmed on that particular day, but I'll tell you. So once I'm telling you the day, you know that it was filmed on that day. So I have some clothes to fold, so I'm gonna go ahead and fold the clothes while I'm talking to you. So I was scheduled for a doctor's visit tomorrow, the 2nd, and they called me to reschedule for next Tuesday. It's the second time this visit is being rescheduled. I don't know if my doctor is okay. I did ask her if she's okay, and she said yes, she's good, but I mean, I guess she would say that. But the office did call me. I was supposed to go in last Friday. The office called and rescheduled for tomorrow, sorry, and then today they called to reschedule for next Tuesday. So I don't know what's going on with that. I hope she's okay. As I said, she is pregnant as well, with a due date a week after mine, and she works at the regional hospital in my town. She works at the public hospital. So it's been crazy in my country the past couple weeks, where the parallelogram is concerned. It's just a lot of hospitalizations, a lot of positive cases. Guys, it's raining and somebody's outside mowing their lawn or using a walker or something that sounds like that. I don't know if you can hear it. Anyhow, yeah, so it's a little bit scary. I did plan on going public, and now, you know, it's kind of, the paranoia is kind of setting in with this whole scare right now. So many positive cases and a lot of people dying. But because it even crossed my mind, I was wondering if my doctor, if that was what happened to her, and I really hope not. And if it is, I hope she's not. I hope she's doing okay. She's not one of the more severe cases, because I wouldn't wish that on anybody. Let's just say that. Yep. So what else do I have to tell you? Okay, 36 weeks and 2 days. How is pregnancy going? Oh my God. So baby boy is like, literally, there are times when I literally feel him like in my vagina. I swear to God. Today I was sitting at my desk for a little bit, for almost 3.5 hours. I was sitting at my desk. So when I did get up, I actually had to, I wasn't done. I was actually printing something off, and I had to just go into a squat because he was moving, and when he moves, I'm not having contractions or pain or whatever, but when he moves, sometimes it is so uncomfortable because he's right down there. Sometimes it's like, it's not even lightning crotch. If you're a mom and you've heard or you have experienced lightning crotch, it's not even lightning crotch. It's like he's just in my passage, and it's just a weird, uncomfortable feeling. So yeah, today when I was just about ready to get up from my desk, he started moving, and then that was kind of my cue, like he's awake, I should get up, because I know that I had been sitting there for a while. So, but I had to go into a squat, guys. I had to go into a squat because I don't know what he was doing, but the movements, they were just, I couldn't sit with those movements going on, and standing was kind of weird too. So I had to just squat. Apart from the movements and the heaviness in my pelvis, it's sometimes even standing, I can feel him like on my legs, if that makes sense. It probably won't make sense to the people who have never been pregnant before, or who have never been this far in a pregnancy before. And guys, I don't know if I'm in the frame. I'm sorry if I'm not. I'm folding clothes. Yeah, it's like he literally feels like he's on my legs sometimes. Last night I actually was almost upright. If you can see the pillows on the bed right now, that's probably how I was last night. So I had those two pillows behind me, I had this little cushion between my legs, and then I had my pregnancy wedge. It's somewhere there under my belly, and I could just not lay down because I kept feeling him whenever he moves. Sometimes when I'm laying down and he moves, I feel like I'm squashing him because I have to lay on my side, and he feels like he's down in my passage. So it kind of feels like I'm squashing him. At least that's how I feel myself. I may be wrong. But that's how it feels. The other thing that I've been experiencing a lot is the past 2 days, my feet have been swelling more than usual. At my last appointment, I did point out to my doctor that my right foot seemed to be swelling up a little bit more than my left, and she had sent me to do an ultrasound on that. And she said if it was nothing, then I wouldn't have to come back in. She hasn't said anything regarding that. I just told her when they said it would be ready, and I checked the day when they said it would be ready. They said it was ready. They say they couldn't make out her email address, but when I told her that, she said she would call them because they have it on file. So even if they couldn't make out what she wrote on the referral form, they should have it on file. So I assumed that everything was fine in that leg. I actually was filming that day for a vlog, and then I didn't. This happens like so often. I start filming and then I just don't follow through with it. So I have a lot of bits and pieces of videos and video clips here and there, but if I can find that video clip, I will insert it. I'll probably insert it and take out this part about me inserting it. So anyhow, the point was that in the last 2 days, I've noticed a lot more swelling than usual. Usually my feet don't swell up until like in the afternoon, going down into the evening, or if I'm being very active and I'm on them. But the past 2 days, I realized, even this morning when I woke up, my right foot was swollen. I woke up early, like after 3 in the morning, to go pee, and I realized that it was swollen. And then even when I came back into bed and I elevated it, when I woke up in the morning again, it was still swollen. So that happened today. So today I put my compression socks on before to start my day. I'm still wearing them now. I can see that it's swollen. It's not as bad because I'm wearing the compression socks, but it got really bad one day. I think I have a clip of that. I will insert that as well. If you don't want to see it, you might just want to skip through this part of the video. It's not cute. You have been warned. So yep, that's what I've been battling with now at 36 weeks and 2 days. My bags are packed for the most part. I think like I packed up my bags, and then every minute I'm like, oh, I need this. Like I was like, oh, I need the hairbrush. Oh, I need to put my masks in there. Like I'm like, I have 2 little tiny bags. I'm like, I don't want to carry anything bigger than that. But I think I might have to just get one big bag and put everything in there. Because as I said, like every day I'm like, oh, I need to put this in there. Another symptom that hit me in the past 2 days is just I'm just hungry all the time now. Before, I don't know, I guess I don't know if it is that he has come down more in than he was before, because he had dropped, you'll remember at my last appointment, which I think was, I don't remember when that was. I want to say it was 32 weeks or almost 32 weeks that I had my last appointment at. And then my doctor had said my cervix was low, but it was closed. And he was engaged, but I was still finding it like I couldn't eat that much. But now these past 2 days I've had an appetite, and I'm actually eating and not feeling uncomfortable, because that's what would happen. Like if I ate, I would have to eat like tiny meals, or else I'd get so uncomfortable. But no, I guess I'm just permanently uncomfortable. So I have no idea what's going on. And even though it's just been a week. So I would have seen her last Friday. So it's not even a week yet. So it's not like I've missed a week. I mean, baby's moving and everything, so I know he's fine. I do my kick counts, and he's always on point where that is concerned. I do feel like lately he's sleeping more. In terms of sleeping longer. I think before he used to have more periods of activity. He was just like taking some little post naps, we call them in Jamaica. It was like little 10-15 minutes naps. I think now he's napping longer, because there was probably 2 days that I was concerned that he wasn't moving. But then once I woke him up, he was his usual self. So it's not that he's not moving, it's just he seems to just be taking longer naps now. And yep, so that's where I am, 36 weeks and 2 days, and I'm ready to meet him. I'm ready to see his little face. So I haven't had a scan since my 20-week scan. So we're supposed to do a growth scan at my next appointment. So I'm hoping that he's not too big, because you know your girl wants to do a VBAC. I have done a VBAC before, but that was with a different doctor. This doctor has given me some stipulations as to what may or may not prevent me from doing another VBAC. But I'm not too fond of the C-section recovery. I'm not too fond. I can't get a spinal because, well, I don't know if I can get a spinal now. Maybe I can get a spinal now because I know of people that get spinals that have scoliosis, and I know there are even anesthesiologists that specialize in working with people who have spinal issues. But going under general anesthesia, not being able to see your baby for hours, and then when you wake up you have to watch somebody feed them and take care of them, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't want any of that. I want my baby. I just want my baby. He's been in my belly for 9 months. I've been feeling him move around. I don't want nobody feeding him. I don't want nobody I want to do it, like, I mean, I know people are gonna touch him before me and clean him up and whatever, but I didn't enjoy the feeling of watching somebody feed my baby and change my baby's diaper that first night after I did my C-section. So, and as I said, the recovery for me, it's horrible. I'd just rather push the baby out and stop having contractions then, and dealing with the after contractions that you get when your cervix is going back, when your uterus is going back down, when you're breastfeeding. I'll deal with those. But this whole, opening in my abdomen and not being able to sit up and get up like I normally would, it's too much. It is too much. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, so when you're in the hospital after a C-section and you're still on the IV painkillers, it's not so bad. But once you get home and you have to start living with a baby, and you're not on these IV painkillers, and you realize what it really takes out of your body to get up out of bed or to get up from I'm fine otherwise. Getting up out of bed, getting up from sitting, just doing little things, bending over to pick your baby up. I'm not for it. I am not for it at all. Like I said, I will take the contractions and just be good when I'm done. I'll take the stitches too, because people talk about that. Well, I got, with my VBAC, I got 14 stitches. Listen, I still like, having experienced both of them, VBAC is my choice, hands down. I'm ready for it. Bring it on. Not right now. I want to get to 37 weeks, by the way. Even though I want to meet baby and I'm getting a little bit anxious and I'm tired and I'm hot and I want to be over with it, I still want him to stay and just develop as much as possible. So babies are considered term at 37 weeks. So I'm counting down to 37 weeks, because tomorrow I'm gonna be 36 plus 3, and that's halfway to 37 weeks. So he just needs to stay in there for a couple more days. That's all I need him to do, which I think he will, because I'm behaving myself. as the doctor ordered, and I'm not doing the most. See, right now I'm folding clothes and I'm sitting down. These clothes, by the way, I washed them on Sunday, or Saturday and Sunday. I think I did laundry both those days, yes. And I'm folding these. These are, well, I did babies some more laundry for baby as well, so I did fold those right away, and then the kids got their clothes to fold and pack away. This pants is gonna make noise now. So these clothes that I'm folding now are mine's and hubby's clothes. They were in my boys' room. If you're wondering why I'm saying my boys' room, we are a blended family. I have 2 boys, he has 2, and this baby is our first together, and it's another boy. That's what the scan said. I bought a ton load of white and gray and just neutral stuff because, you know, they've gotten it wrong before, right? We were all hoping for a girl, so. And as I said, I haven't done a scan. Well, no, it's a lie. I did do a scan after my 20-week scan. And I remember seeing my doctor looking, I think she was looking for the sex of the baby, because apparently it wasn't on the report. So she had sent me over to, it's the same company, but it's a different location, the same doctor's office. So I guess maybe their machine is more advanced than the machine that she has to work with in her office. So she had sent me over there to do the 20-week scan, and they sent over a report, and apparently the sex was not on the report. And I think the sex was, they didn't place it on the report because I didn't want to know at the time. So the gentleman had written it down on a piece of paper and given it to hubby, but he was there, so he saw. He said, yep, there's no mistaking it. He said he didn't even need the doctor to tell him. It's like, yeah, he saw the penis. He saw the penis. Like, baby boy said, no shame. Y'all want to see this? Y'all want to see my private parts? Here we go. Yep, but it is what it is. I'm already in love with him anyway. Can't wait to meet him. How many times have I said that in this video already? I'm tired from all this talking, so I'm gonna finish folding my clothes in silence. I'm almost done, and as I said, I don't know what you're seeing. I think you're seeing my head. I don't think you can see anything what I'm that I'm folding, so I'll give you a snapshot of that when I'm done, so you can see all the clothes that I folded, so you can know that I was folding clothes, and that will be your laundry motivation in this video. So these are all the clothes that I just folded just now, and then those over there are unmentionables. You don't need to see me folding none of that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put these away now.